Hey there, this is Ray with Ray's Guide. Now we're going to be taking a look at some of the new locations that have just been opening up inside of Orison. Now I'm not going to try to show you every place in Orison because I did a video on that and give you a full tour of Orison of the places that were open at that time. So we're just going to be covering the new places that are open. I'm pulling in here in my 400. I've been flying it around a bit before I have to give it back to the factory. And I'm coming to get it like this ship, but the problem is the ship matrix and the marketing materials and some of the components here are large, but this just does not have the feel of being a large exploration ship. Now, heck, that's a large exploration ship, and a Constellation, that's a large exploration ship, but this has the feel of being a medium ship, which makes kind of sense. That Origin would go straight from a 300 being a small exploration ship, and then jump all the way to a large exploration ship without stopping at medium in between. No, the 400, never mind anything else, it just feels like medium. First place we're going to see at Orison that's new is right here in the hangar, and that is this new extra elevator. It's way in the back corner that takes you straight to the medical facility. Now, unfortunately, it is not yet fully working, but I thought I would take a try and push around the trolley cart here. It looks good. I thought it might be handy if I could put that trolley cart up on the lift of the 400i. But unfortunately, they seem to have some sort of anti-theft device that keeps you from doing that. You just, well, that seem to be a good idea. So now we're going to move next to our first location, and this is a Cloud View Center, and this is the Crusader Showroom. Now, so you cross that bridge that's right across from Green Circle where your habitations are, and you come up here. Now, if you remember just a few months ago when we came and visited Orison, this door was all closed up and locked, but now it's not. Now you can walk straight up and be greeted, or actually not greeted, treated with stone cold silence by this Crusader employee. Doesn't seem to want to talk to me at all, but if you go over to the left, there is some elevators. And I can take these elevators to the showroom floor. Now, it's going to be interesting to see the IAE Expo coming up in just a few weeks. It tends to move around the system from planet to planet. Whether this will be the year they'll be doing it at Orison, I'd sure like to see so, and it looks like they're definitely preparing in that direction, that this elevator may take you to different showrooms. But right here, you come in this first one, you got this kind of creepy looking nose of a Starfarer, like reminds me of an old Star Trek episode. Oh, he's white on the left side and I'm white on the right side. We got to fight each other forever. You remember that episode. So turning around, coming over to the right side here, past some slogans that are typical for Crusader's mindset. And then we're going to come straight into the showroom and heading right towards the main ship on this floor. And that is a Crusader Hercules C2, my favorite cargo ship. Now turn here to the right, you'll see this is where, if they were showing one, would be the place for Ares Starfighter. And this is also where, if they were showing one, this lady might talk to me, but she won't. Anyhow, so past where the Ares will be, hopefully in the near-term future, there is the Crusader, the Hercules Starlifter. We'll take a little walk around the Hercules. Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we just take a walk through the Hercules, since you can do that here. They got both the doors open. Nice, pretty pictures. Hercules Starlifter, the peaceful version. Then out the other side of the Starlifter, we got some gardens, some big windows. And there's kind of an extra deck here, where for the moment they've got Mercury Star Runner. Now this is classified as a medium ship. And I look at this, and I look at the 400, and I see a comparable ship. I can't really see why this is called a medium ship, and the other one's called a large ship. They both feel quite a lot the same. Now, there's, of course, the matter of the official size of the components, but the way the ship feels, just feels medium. I don't know, it's just a gut feeling. Allow me to have my gut feelings. And if you accept the 400 as a medium ship, it feels right. Try to accept it as a large ship, feels underdone. Let's go back around to our creepy half and half Starlifter nose. Does give me the heebie-jeebies. And let's get on out of here. The other place that's kind of new in Cloudview Center is the Orison Hospital. But I did a whole separate episode on hospitals and drugs, and I used the Orison Hospital as the example, so that would just be redundant if I went through there again. I was also hoping that shop at the Stratus Center, the one that was saying, hiring now, will be open soon, would be open, but they're still hiring, folks. Apparently got some construction delays. So we're going over now to Providence platform, and there are not just one but two new locations on the Providence platform. So the first place, here I'm heading towards the Discovery Center like you might usually do. You turn to the right and turn to the left, and you got Providence Surplus, quality gear and workwear. And it's a shop that's intended principally for the working people who work in here on the platform. And it's got work clothes, work tools, and even some armor types, or the armor you might expect for the utility armor, the Avro armor from Grey Cat. And definitely it's got all your Crusader merch.
Hi.
As I said, got some armor here. So let's go over the kiosk, take a quick look around, see what they've got here in stock. It's just some supplies, but I'd really buy these things over at the hospital. And you got your full set of clothing, and you can see a definite workwear kind of slant at what they got here. In all the usual places of jackets, shirts, leg wear, gloves, footwear. Again, a good general purpose working fella shop. Under personal weapons, which I still think is mislabeled, they got your multi-tool and your basic industrial kind of multi-tool attachments, the cutting torch, the tractor beam, and of course the multi-tool itself, and some quick flares. They're always handy to have around it. Always handy to have a few quick flares on you. Again, you got to watch after these things now that you're keeping closer track about what you got where. Yeah, always get a tractor beam or two or three. Have with you. Most useful item in the whole universe. Follow closer by the Oxytorch cutting attachment. Oh, here, I might as well get a mining bit while I'm at it. Or maybe two.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
Basic undersuits, beacons and odysseys and stuff. And armor, they've got the Avro armor. Interesting thing is here they've got it in Crusader blue. Over at the Covalex, they got it in yellow. See blue here, yellow over at the Covalex station. Same armor. I don't know if one protects you better than the other, but I doubt it.
Happy with that.
Backpacks got the Avro and the MacFlex, your basic industrial backpacks. Get one while I'm here. And just to be sure, I'll get a core, so I have a core that I'm sure can hold the medium-sized backpack. Remember, backpacks are sized based on the size of your chest armor, so you gotta get one with the right hookups, like this one's got. And they tell me a good purchase. They always say that. I wonder if it's in their corporate manual or something. All right, so let's get out of here skedaddle from the surplus store. We bought a few things here, left some money for the local economy. And I'm gonna go around by here, just to show you, to remind you, around to the back, the opposite side of the platform. You can go up the stairs, past the admin office. This door still doesn't work. Not sure what there, but he seems to be getting it ready for something. Then around back to the opposite side, you got up here the Covalex store, which has a lot of similar merchandise. Just one is just a little less Crusader colors and Crusader branding. And also, as you may recall from that prior video, where you got the choice to go up or to go down, right here we go up to the Covalex store. If instead you take the path to the right, and then go down, you go to Cousin Crow's. And when we last visited Providence platform here, this store was still locked. But now it's unlocked, and they're open for business. Famous Cousin Crow's at Providence platform. Nice, huge facility they got tucked underneath here. There only seems to be one entrance in and out. All the other doors seem to be labeled staff only. So just that one way in, that one way out. You follow your way down the stairs and go into the main buying and selling area. But there's a lot to look and see and things going on here. Just be careful. You are in an industrial functioning ship plant here. Don't want to watch it or you'll lose a finger or toe or something. And yeah, come on up to the kiosk here. And they're selling the whole usual typical range of ship components for specializing and customizing your ship. Drives and generators. And the second tab here is turrets and guns. Fix up your pew-pew for more pow-pow. And then go back. The final tab is what Cousin Crow's is famous for, their custom paint jobs. But they just seem to be offering a few standards right now. Maybe it's because they just got open. But I'm hoping eventually to be able to come to Cousin Crow's and pay my money and get my ship done up exactly the way I like. Because that's what they're famous for. Nice looking showroom here, all sorts of things to poke around at. But if you leave, you can kind of look around and see all the interesting things going on here. But it's mostly just a way to get lost in the maze if you ain't careful. You come back, the way out is back up the stairs, back past that arrow. Again, look at most of the doors are staff only. But this big door here at the top of the stairs, that's where you get out, get up and get back to your business. And that's the areas that are new in Orison right now. You got new hospital elevators, more functions at the hospital, and then you also got Providence Surplus, and you got Cousin Crow's now open. And that's the new view of Orison. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Ray for Ray's Guides.